I'm at Bantry Bay Road. I'm having a break from Manly just for now, but I'll be back fucking around Manly for vlogs and shit at some point. So I'm at Bantry Bay Road. To my left, there's Northern Beaches Hospital in the background. To my right, it's that Monday night French's roast that I've kind of put on film a few times. So I'm back doing parts of the Wakehurst Parkway stuff again. It's Australia's most haunted road. I haven't finished exploring all of it. I know it seems fucking disjointed, but still, like, it's... Anyway, I got my cigarettes, I got my sunnies, but I am wearing slippers, which I didn't realise until I couldn't be fucked going back, but... So, to get a better visual look, I'm going to flip the camera. There's the hospital there, that's where your road. And this section, and then maybe a bit across the road when you go back, there's a boat and a road, so let's go. So, I always know what I'm doing, but I'm never prepared for it, so hence the slippers. Now, I've driven past this spot a few times. It looks like it's barely used. That's a kookaburra. Now, across the road from me, there are, it looks like, one abandoned house. So, but you've got some space there, you've got one bench there, one table thing there, and another one down there somewhere. Car space is there, which always looks it looks used, but at the same time, there's always spaces there. So far, visually, it looks pretty normal. There is this space here, so a walking path or whatever. So, bike jumps. So, yeah, bike jumps. Yeah, this shit here. So, heaps of rubbish and all that. So I'm not equipped to walk through that, but got heaps of rubbish I can see. Got these jumps here. Oh, look at that. See, shopping trolley and all that. And look at this barrow. So cool. Another shopping trolley, so you can tell. French's Foreign Shops is kind of like in distance from here, so I came in through there. So I just got to be mindful. I don't think anything would be there, but the northern beaches would be swamped with places like this. So that's a walking path that I entered from, sorry. I don't know what these markings mean. I know that it's there for a reason, but so this is predominantly a bike track. So cool. I think that's a swamp sort of area. Okay, cool. Make sure no one... I doubt that anyone would be, but you'll never know. There's like a bucket thing. There's some more markings there. I can kind of see the pink stuff. I'm not going to walk through there, but Making heaps of noise, so if anyone's around, they probably would have heard me by now. But I got some cigarettes I can bribe people off. If I'm not supposed to be here, at least I can kind of just hand over my cigarettes and stuff. So you'll find little things like this all everywhere. So these are cool, like trees and shit like that. These exotic ones. Same with that. I don't think they're natural to Australia. See a little creek thing. Oh, there's like a little tunnel thing over there. So, I don't know how to get to it. Maybe I can... So, I don't know what will be up there. Now, guys. Now, I am in Australia. Yes, there's probably like heaps of snakes around. A couple tricks. When you're on a walking path like this one, always keep glancing down so you don't step on a snake. That's where a lot of snake attacks happen. Where people accidentally step on snakes and stuff. So, little tip. Now, see, that's Wakehurst Parkway there. Little... I've really got to take a shit, so I got to put the phone down. Fucking hell. I just saw a snake. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm okay now. I saw a fucking snake. I am not going back there. I am so lucky I saw that. Fucking hell. I'm not going anywhere near it. I'm okay. Fucking hell. I needed to take a shit and I was... I know I'm walking away, but it's vibrations, so... Yeah. Oh. Fucking hell, like that my fucking... I have no idea, it was pretty big too. It's just... Oh. I know there's gonna be heaps of people who don't believe me. Oh my god. It's winter too. Lucky it was sliding over. I don't know if it was towards me or not. It was it went over some sticks or something. That caught me. I stood up and it kind of belted up. I just went, looked at me. Fucking hell. Now, fucking hell. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a snake in the wild in years. Oh. 2 things that I can say. If you know a flat, clear surface, walk to it. A white one. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm okay. It's okay now. I ran. Oh my god. Of course I don't have a fucking camera on it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Snake. Oh. Awake. Yes, it's. Oh. Don't worry. I don't doubt the snakes sense fear, but they're not like dogs in that regard. Oh. Far out. I'm not gonna go back by myself, and I'm unqualified to fucking. Oh. That was gonna come and get me. I just. Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh. Okay. So, I'm not gonna go there by myself, so. May as well keep exploring, eh? Here. I feel sorry for the residents, man. Shopping trolley lit. This is new. Fucking hell. They're going on a bike, I just saw. Fuck. So, cool, I just saw my first ever snake, and of course I didn't get it on film. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm gonna be spooked for life now. So, places like this, you'll find like heaps of bird houses. Some of the trees there. Heaps of birds around. Those are minor birds. Fuckwits. See, I'm not gonna go past like that. I'm gonna go no for a while. The amount of bushwalking I've done, and oh god, fucking hell. Maybe because that's not used a lot. Oh god, fucking hell. Fuck you, cunt. Spook me like that. Heaps of bike tracks around here. Oh, fucking hell. You cunt, fuck. See, it would have came from this area or something. Oh, Wakers Parkway. I still didn't get to do with shit too. Fucking hell. That was such a close call. Oh god. Just watch out, I saw a couple. No, just be careful. Be careful with snakes and shit. So, there's a track there. That's a bike track too. Track closed. Been down, so I'm not too sure about that. This is like the aquatic centre area. Oh, God. So, oh, okay, that snake definitely spooked me, so I'm not going to go off track for a bit. So this is like leads up to like an industrial area up here, around here. I know I put this area on camera. Like I said, I've really got to get my shit together with this sort of stuff. Like I don't mind doing it. It's just that I'm not organised to fucking do it. So I'll show the aquatic centre from here. So I'm not too sure what's in this area as well. It's the gates open, so it's that's the aquatic centre parking down there. That building over there is the aquatic centre. So we'll have a quick look. I'm not too sure if they've changed the laws, but if they've got like an open gate like that, you can kind of walk in without being charged for breaking and entering. Somebody's for lease here. I'll have a quick look anyway. No trespassing, so they probably get a lot of like people just exploring and shit like that. I'm actually not the cottage. I'm actually not too sure. I can hear some bikes. Maybe you should go down that way too. I can hear some like clicking noises and stuff. So I used to come to this aquatic centre when I was a kid. I know you can't see it's over that way, but it's just because it was close to home. So when I was a kid, so this is just the car park to it. So supposed to run from snakes there as well. So because vibration shit. Now there's a guy on a motorcycle up ahead, or two actually, and the guy on the pushback word passed me. To be honest, there is probably weird shit in the bushes here. Which I probably won't look. So, like, yeah, I just gotta calm down for that snake. It's just half the shit that half the reasons why I'm out and about like this, just to explore and try to go places where most tourists won't. But, like camps and stuff probably. I'm having a look around to see different. It's Saturday, so there'll be heaps of sport happening too. So I'm not going to go to the baseball field. Here's the entrance. Where the entrance area is, it's kind of like a little industrial area. Fuck. I'm sorry. I can't believe I saw a snake. It's. I'm just my heart. My blood's a bit ecstatic. So I'm just having a look at face value stuff. Like I said, I haven't been here before, so I can't just go off grid. Fucking hell, man. Okay, so the council, Ringy Council's where I am, the neighbouring council of the Northern Beaches has put a no camping thing here. This is probably where lots of vans and stuff. I get the guys on camera. two guys. So I think it could be like a driving lesson. Oh, so I don't know. Looks like just a lesson or... Oh, it's a L plate is. So cool. One's got an L plate on, so... That's so cool. So, looks like a spot where people come with their vans and stuff. I've never actually walked this side of the car park before too, so I'm kind of curious. Eventually do a shit soon too. Fucking hell, man. I don't think snacks will be around here because cars and shit, but... Oh, fucking hell. Like I didn't bring anyone with me. Maybe that's the reason why there's snow. Back there is like baseball fields and shit. Like AFL field. Which I've definitely put that on camera. There is probably weird shit in that bushland there behind me. I'm approaching people's I think it's houses. I honestly don't think there's anything there. But okay, yeah, it's people's houses and stuff. The back of it. There's no fences or anything. But I don't know if locals will include this area as part of Wayfirst Parkway, but so the haunted area realm, but I'm gonna respect these people. Okay. Euro Borbella Homes, no parking. The fuck is that? Euro Borbella Homes. Is this like housing for old people? It's all the houses, all the buildings look the same, like in apartments. But okay, so I'm at the end of the car park area thing. See one track. So turn the track there. Don't know. I'm still a little bit spooked about the... Oh, hang on. May as well. There's a road. Okay, this must be the road to go to those homes. And look, an old-fashioned lamp thing. I think that's a track there. Mummy Ikadoki's about, I don't know. Oh, that is a truck. Fuck, there's another truck thing there. I'm gonna put my phone down and climb up. And that was utterly pointless climbing up because there's a way I could have just walked along. I just didn't want to fucking get off the road. Back of people's property's just there. I'll walk back up that way. I've never been here before, so it won't be much of a fucking tour. The sporting fields is just over there. Another lamp thing. So yeah, okay, it's just residential area. I'm sure the locals. I see a birdhouse in the tree there. I don't see any sort of like immediate areas I can kind of like walk along. Like it doesn't look like it's used for, at face value, it doesn't look like it's used for like bushwalking or anything. Same with that spot. There. I'm sure it does in some way. Lots of not crows. What are they called? Fuck, magpies. So I think this is a lamby or Francis. I'm not too sure. I'll have to Google map it when I get home. Another lamp. Yeah. Hey, saw something new. So this looks like a new development area. I'm not going to go far, but yeah. Like yeah, I actually don't know which suburb this is technically. I'm gonna go to this bridge thing here and turn back. Oh yeah, it was bushland thing, so. Whew. Yeah, this looks like a development until last few years. So, look, another lamp thing. That's cool. Oh well. Now, I'm gonna head back and think about where I can go to the toilet. No. I'm up the other side. There's these houses, I don't know what they're for. But there's a couple really soft paths, but I'm not going to go down there. Going up this way. This spot does not look like it's used at all. So, oh, this is Ring Road. Okay, yeah. Oh, I think it's a Ring Road. Oh no, it's not. So I just came off Aquatic Drive. I've just walked on the sidewalk here. I know I wasn't filming, but I was just keeping an eye out on the bush and stuff. It honestly, this space does not look like it gets used for what I thought it would get used for. So, also guys, snakes do climb, so. So, since I'm here, may as well walk up to those baseball fields. I'm not too sure, I think it's going to be the same for that. Where it just doesn't get used for like bushwalking or anything like that. Maybe there'll be a public toilet that I can actually take a shit. So the no camping sites, probably what had happened is you would have got like a bunch of people with vans and stuff just sleeping here. In a bush bike. Yeah. It's a drive. It's a motorcycle lesson. That's what they're doing. So, fuck. That spooked me. That snake, man. It's the first one in years that I've actually seen out in the wild. So, I'm in my mid-30s. I live in Australia, so it's really like it's not to worry about. Another thing, like local councils, especially councils who have a lot of bushland, they do like a lot of maintenance programs too. So that's what they get, cleaned up for snakes and shit. So I think that's a toilet block there. So I'm gonna do that first, then show the not a toilet block at all. This is not cool. I think that's a baseball game playing too. Anyway, I'm on this field here, and the baseball game's over. Ladder way. Trust me, they're playing baseball there. There's a skate park over there, which is a weird spot to put it. Somebody jogging over there, and a practice cricket pitch, I think. Oh, it's some sort of practice thing. So, may as well walk down this area. So I think last time I went on the other path. I didn't check out this. They'll probably end up being interconnected. I finally took a shoot. And it's near that path, and I kind of found some KFC rubbish, and I put a KFC bag over it. It looks really fresh, so gotta get out of it. Yeah. Far up. So, of course, I might this be once I'm gone home and process the snake thing. I probably won't end up doing this again for a while. If I do, hopefully my lessons will be learned, and I'll be able to kind of actually wear shoes and pants. Wear thick clothing, guys, and wear socks and pants too. It's just snake bites and stuff, but anyway, regardless of that, don't let that put that off. Go exploring anyway. Sometimes you're better off dealing with animals. Sometimes you are better off dealing with animals than not. So, Wakers Parkway is a few meters that way. Meters, not minutes, but so I'm trying to stay. It's midday Saturday. So there's the bike track next to me. So I think this track would lead me towards more inland, more in the actual bush area, and then it's not, but that bike track, another one, so cool. Another reason why I chose this path to just, honestly, especially if you're really walking through an area you've never been before, always keep your fucking eye out too. So, you never know what you stumble across. Minor birds. Now this is an interesting bit of rock I just stepped on. Yeah. But wonder why that would be there. It's moves, so I can probably get lifts up. But okay, I've just stumbled on. I think I'm pretty sure I've been here, but let's have a quick look. Anyway, so keep an eye out. Oh, there's the fucking piping shit. Okay. There's the parkway just there. I've certainly been here before. Looks like nothing's changed to this bike jumps here. But I will have a look around anyway. Good to watch it. Oh, that's right. This last time I was here, those giant lizards were around too. There's two tracks. One goes here and the other one I'm on. So I don't. Oh no, it merges, does it? So I don't know what this is to be either. Look at that. I don't know, but don't know what this is to be either. You know what? I'm not going to go down further. But what I'm going to do is walk along the pipe thing. I have walked along here before, but that was with my old camera, which I still got, just for like my own sort of documentary. So I was conflicted whether to go walk along the bushes or walk along here, but because I ran into that fucking snake, may as well go this part. So this is somebody jogging. That original path that I was on would have came out here anyway. So it's popular for that sort of stuff. See, I don't think I would have seen weird shit around here, but like again, I'm not experienced enough to go deep bush track walking, but nor am I equipped. So I'm gonna get out of the way. Somebody with the jogging, so going to push back up there. So let's see if I can find any weird shit. And at the moment I can, I will climb up. So this part's not that spooky because I remember being a kid, going home and walking through here. But I'll point out probably when the furthest that I went to. Because last time I think I found like a random track and kind of got deeper into it, into that area. And didn't go as far as I can. So look at that random shit. And yeah, there's probably like heaps of like homeless people around here too. But let's stick in this stick. This particular area, it won't be that fucking creepy or weird because the aquatic centre just up there. Maybe that side you might find some weirdness to it. It's like from that movie, Stand By Me. Yeah, but maybe on the way back I'll jump on the sewage thing, but I've really got to quit smoking. But also it seems highly used in for the push bike people. Yeah. But so so okay, so I'm approaching where last time I was here, I like I said, got onto a track, kept walking, and I did promise then that I'll come back and film like the rest of this, which I guess I'm kind of doing now, but giant beehive there, but few graffiti tags there, and here's the spot that that I came to last time. And I actually experienced a bit of vertigo, and there is a walking track too, so so Oh well. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. But so far no weird shit. So there's an old tin thing there. I don't know what it is. You see it? Right. I don't think I walked further down than that. But that used to be there. And yes, I am wearing slippers walking through this shit, but it's good exercise as well. Like it's doing this shit, but also something quite refreshing as well that I've yet to do this. Now you listen to this. Hang on. Water. Oh, hey. Pretty cool, hey? But my pubes are itchy too. Oh, fuck it, no one is around. Oh god. I think I got crabs. But hey, look at this. Dude, another piping system. They got, is that sandbags or what? Okay, I might actually have to come explore this too. At some point. That's... And the fuck's that? I'm probably taking them reading upside down, but uh, sorry? Okay. Yeah, I'm just having a look. Yeah. Ask me if I'm okay. Alright. The other side here. So doesn't look like there's an immediate space area, but that lady asked me if I was alright. That's cool. Oh, I found a path too. Fuck. It's there. So Ooh. I've never walked this far up. I want to know. But one must go on. Or at least the show does. Okay. On this other side, there's like properties and stuff. There's a walking path here, but I think that's more connected to the actual like people suburbia than anything else. But yeah, I think it's more suburbia. Right. Oh, swamp thing. But nothing there. Now, since I haven't been further up that way, I'm going to face the camera the other way so you guys can have a look. Instead of looking at me. So far I don't see any weirdos following me, but let's have a look, okay? As you can tell, it's fucking uphill, which is a turn off for me, but if you see a strange man, just yell out, "I don't know you," and kick him in the nuts, like Bobby Hill. But I find something refreshing about this all. But I want to go home too. Guys, remember I'm bisexual, so I'm half a queer, and with that being half a girl, I don't know what that will be here for. But yeah. So those are houses over there, so I am pretty safe. Okay. If you know what that means there's property here. Or a walking track. So, no bikes allowed. And I'm going to go off-road that much, but there's a biking track, there's a walking track there. See? That means this is civilized, this spot. I've never been up here either, but I don't know. Guys, I'm so unfit. Now I don't plan to go any further, but just to show you. Unsure what they used to be like, but here, same with that. Maybe this was like resting things for the actual pipe as they were building. But there's even graffiti here as well. Oh, there's a better few of people's properties there. That lady's just ran by with another bike coming up. It's gonna be fucking fun walking back, but still haven't fucking done the Manly to Shelley walk too. Yeah. No. But tennis ball, I think, but the Northern Beaches better fucking end up paying me for this shit, but oh god, what am I doing? I'm walking the path. But so here's another path, but this would lead actually to the. So I don't know what that's an official formal building there. I don't know what, but maybe it's military or something. That one, military homes rather than an actual base. But actually, talking about walking back, I don't know how much farther I should go. But I was with somebody different story. But it's pretty cool to see. Like it's more enjoyable than it was. I would think for myself, but so even though I'm not gonna end up seeing weird shit, but there's some filming some sort of random part though. See, I'm curious to see what these other blocks here that aren't being used, like what they're used for and stuff. But like, there's another piping system there. But I do feel safe knowing there's like property there, like at least if shit gets hit the fan, or it's scream and run. So, and I can see the city from here actually. It's through that way. Sydney City, Centrepoint Tower from here. So, if you got that editing system to zoom in, it's in that direction there. And plus a golf course too. Somebody's home. Wonder what they think about snakes and stuff. See, that's why I don't think there's going to be any serious weird shit, but you know, a walking path there. But to explain the graffiti as well, there's homes around it and stuff. It's look at that. Talk about rust. There's that sign again. What the fuck? I know. I think it's like kink upside down or something, or clink. But see more homes there. Car park. Or car. I heard something from the bush, but chop bits of wood over there. But eight. But I should bring my own graffiti, make my own tag and graffiti everywhere. See, I don't have a major issue with graffiti. I guess the complaint is like they tag places where no one can see it, but But if you notice too, that path is clean too. Okay, let's have a look here. Now, that must be the village over there. So far, no weirdos is following me. But, no, what's that up ahead too? But, look at that, clear view. That's gotta be a fucking retirement village there. I don't worry. Okay, here's the end. And I'm lucky I did it, because I was seriously contemplating fucking off. So I don't think it's the end, it's just the end of this section, so. Well, I didn't see anything weird, but I saw a snake and random shit, but. So far, no weirdos coming out of the bush and looking at me, but. That's obviously some sort of control thing. And you'll notice you'll get ladders like this just to help climb up and all that. But I will walk to the end so you guys can at least see what's down here. But no idea what suburb that is too. Looks like I'm approaching like train tracks and all. But this is a Lambie Road. And yes, I did not plan this. I gotta walk all the way back now. Fuck. I'm a big, strong boy for doing it. But maybe I see weird shit on the way back. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna walk on the other side of it. It seems it will take too much energy, but I don't know. Maybe I'll run into somebody weird here. Actually. I do know where I am. It's just fucking. Oh, is that a field or somebody's yard? No, it's got to be like a property because it looks too clean cut. Maybe a park, but oh god. But maybe I should climb underneath. But see, there's a walking track. But my search for weirdness around the northern beaches continues. It's happening somewhere other than here. Right. I swear I saw like a clean cut of land. Connecting with nature with this, but this has to be completely connected with nature. But I question if genuine weirdness happens here because it's so close to houses, but there's no uphill battle going home. I'm sure if you got your mates with you, you're able to find something. It's a pretty cool thing up for the city too, but you can practically see Centre Point Tower from everywhere. Which I've lived in Sydney most of my life, and I've only been out that thing once. But that was when I was 10 years old, dude. I'm in my mid-30s, so 20 plus years for that. There is a few walking tracks there, but that's just for the locals, though. Far up, man. That weird white shit too. A lot of mushrooms, but well, I don't know what part of Wakers Parkway exploring this is, but maybe I should climb underneath it. But don't get me a look. But as we all know, every time you hear a name, you salute. But thought I saw a clearing under here, but I was wrong. So it's worth looking at. But no, the weirdos are falling. Oh, there's that fucking woman too walking past. Fuck, good for her. So hang on, I get her on the camera. See that person down there? It's this one woman, I think she's just running back and forth. Fucking hell. I don't know, I've seen her like a few times already. Far out. Good for her, she must be fit as fuck. Some random dude just came out of nowhere too. Good for her. Fuck, I've actually got a bit of vertigo standing there. No vertigo. I hear water. I don't actually see signs of life, like people living here. Hello! I don't see no rubbish or anything. Hello? Hello! But I do see like a rusted barrel. I think that's a bike or two. Down there's the rusty barrack thing. So yeah, there's a bit of thing there. But cool, eh? If you're into nature and stuff, that is. But no Illuminati here. Fuck, this smells. Is that like sand or just what is that there? Or just years of water? Like, look at that shit though. Represents. I'm back at the bike jumps. There's like a rule there. So far there's no like apparent face value weirdness around. But no, so far thus far no more snakes. And I think it might be time for me to change scenes to head home. But unless if there's like I can see like another entry to a path from here. I have to fuck off that way. But no. I have the feeling that might be it for the day, for in terms of exploring like this, but I'm always sure there's a bit more to the parkway. At least I went somewhere I haven't been before, but Whew. Now. I'm gonna make a sandwich. A break. And who knows what next. Back out again, fresh water. Freshwater parking space outside the Harbour Hilton thing. At night time, so I see nothing here. Fucking hell, like even at dark, there's families at the playground and shit. I know you can't see them, but they're somewhere to my right. Fucking weirdos. If they were drunk and grommets, I could understand, but... No. Right behind me. So cool is the water. Way too many people around. Way too many people. But, you know, such is life. Might walk over to the other car park soon. Just take a photo though. Hang on. Cool, eh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Freshwater beaches don't have very good public lighting at all. So, 0. It's like, that's okay, but it does have pretty good sunsets, so I'll give it that, though. Maybe that's what it is. But, anyway, fuck the Illuminati. What I'm actually doing, I'm not actually exploring. The last few weekends or the last few vlogs, I should say, is that, I've been doing it around Manly, so I just need a break from Manly still. This meeting officially starts about 7 o'clock at night. It's about maybe 20 to 6 at the moment. So I'm going to go for a bit of a walk and have something to eat beforehand. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just hanging around Freshwater. Also, what the hell is the boathouse van here? And also, come check this tree out too. It's filled with lights. Look at this. So cool. Somebody's a little posh, hey? So, look at that, it's a tree. I wonder if this is the tree of life. Imagine the electricity bill. Even the cactus has got lights. Look at that. Even the cactus can afford lights. I'm protected under expected law to do that. It's in the fucking front yard, exposed to the world. So, but don't take me, don't you misuse that, because that's what happens when the laws change. Fuck, just want to fucking order. Suburbia, if the streets were a lot more quieter with traffic and stuff, this would be great suburbia. Almost perfect. So, I get the design to Lowe's, but the trees are a bit bare. But fucking hell, people in Northern Beach is well off, eh? Sellouts. Woo. Anyway, we all take obedience from something. Ideas, morals, wanting to become a better person. That's obedience as well, one would argue. And why would I argue? No, that's absurdism. So, look at this house. Talk about philosophy. Alan de Booden wrote a thing about status anxiety. I think it's about architecture, but that's a good point of this. If you go deep into aesthetic philosophy theories, one will propose that interior design to wherever you live is the highest form of aesthetic artist expression. And this is Oliver Street. So, but instead of the ideas that I just had, perhaps how the collective artwork is one of how urban planning maybe the collective artwork of a group of people. You know, how the house looks from the outside, how the garden, their clothes, etc. But how well kept it is and clean. So perhaps your neighbourhood's the collective, or your community's the collective artwork, if that makes sense. So hopefully somebody has a better theory in mind. I struggle with writing my own theory, but hopefully somebody's better can take those ideas and make it more anti-Illuminati. But anyway, so the beach is that way. Beach is that way. I'm on a weird angle, but I've never actually explored. It's too dark anyway. Like, fucking freshwater's got poor, really bad lighting. But I've never explored the more suburbans. I'm sure that's even more quieter. But I'm wearing black, so I'm going to be hard to see. What is it? So maybe this side of the non-beach side of freshwater would be better suburbia. I don't know. A bit more hilly. Has a lot more hills to it. But yeah, the collective artwork. But yeah, if that makes sense, doesn't what I was saying just before? Who knows? If you're into sociology, art, or philosophy, take those ideas and make it. I'm encourage anyone to take any ideas that I speak at any point to fucking do it. You have my permission. No need to copyright or anything. So I just scored 3 books. So it's pretty cool. Read, kids, read. Learn. What I got, guys, 3 books. I was sitting back in my car. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Got Nancy Mitford biography book. The Mitford sisters are really interesting girls, but I think they dated Nazis and stuff. So it looks a pretty alright book. But looking forward to this. That's a picture. They were socialites, what I'm trying to say. Questionable ones. So, yeah. Okay. That's one photo. Some more. They're upper east coast of New York. Not New York, of America. They're the Mitford sister girls there. Just think of like the Great Gatsby era. So, That's one thing. Oh, who's that bloke? Okay, they got another set of photos which I'm gonna try to pull up. Dude, the upper east coast of America is just fucking a lot of explaining to do. So that's Nancy there. In the 50s, 1950s. So look at that chap there. Look at that. Fucking hell. That's her in 1970, apparently. Well, that's what the photo says. I haven't read this one, but it looks pretty cool. So, may as well. I know him, he's a good writer. In the War Diaries, Jaro and the Burman Thailand Railroad, 1942 to 45. Heaps and heaps of photos here in this book, or drawings to say, or both. So, here's the back to fascinating account of Sir Edward Dummett's experience as senior medical officer in prisoner of war camps in Java on the Burmese sold over hardback. So it's his diary, okay, which is going to be being empathetic. It's going to be a hard thing for me. So I had a little walk. I'm gonna have some of that. It's my 4th week, so I mean it's a very quiet, relaxed week. That's something I have to work on, because I'm talking about the world's too bit busy. Hang on, I'm rolling down my window. So I'm just, like I said, I didn't want to go to the Manly meeting, which I've been going to the last fair few weeks, on Saturday afternoon. I just needed a break, get out of Manly a bit. I still love Manly, but it's hard to. Manly can be a bit the same when you're around it all the time, but the reading's something I have to start incorporating again. I still read. When I was reading the other day, I sat there read for about 70 minutes, I think, give or take, an hour, give or take, and I just read like nothing happened. But somebody next to me. There's a few things I want to talk about. Is the healing process for my breakup that still bugs me in some way. In terms of how it's bugging me, I'm not blaming the other person. My recovery process is mine. I don't put that on the other person. But this just changes that I still struggle with. The food, I look a lot more healthier. Apparently, I've lost the weight. I've had a couple people in a short space telling me they've trimmed down, looked a lot, my skin's cleared up. Hopefully that's coming across in the vlogs. It's nice to get some. I'm not shallow like that, but it's just nice to hear that sort of feedback. But some things about it, like reading, or I haven't seemed to be able to recover yet. Being conscious and stuff, which is slowly coming back. It's taking time with me being present with my character, my persona, and my identity and stuff. Being a bit more organised. Another thing is they got to work on too is the resentment and hatred towards this specific person. I just want to hurt this person, if that makes sense, out of revenge. So it's just weird because the girlfriend that I had before, I might have mentioned it before. We were part of each other's lives for 6 years. 4 of them was friends, and 2 of them, but this is really that solid sort of thing. When me and her were breaking up, I thought that was going to cause a lot of damage, and it didn't. We didn't have anything to do with each other for a while, and she made amends, and we were a part of each other as really good friends. But we have to learn the hard way, don't we, boys? But I just thought I'd just talk about it. But I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable about it. About letting go, if that makes sense, or letting it in the past, and try to focus on getting my act a bit more comfortable with it all, if that makes sense. Because I don't know what the other side, she could be feeling really just not okay. But that happens. Sometimes things take time to kind of do. A friend of mine who's coming out of a breakup, actually is doing her own work. Her ex-boyfriend, I don't want to badmouth him at all, but the guy was a loser. And what made him a loser was some guys find their niche in life. They find a job they like doing, they can have a basic, simple life. But the thing is, their character's going to level out to that, if that makes sense. Mature and be wise about it. And this guy wasn't wise about it. So he was a schoolyard loser and stayed a schoolyard loser. And my friend was his girlfriend, so of course she had feelings towards him. So, but they were together for a while, and she was telling me after the breakup happened, not that she had a rock bottom or anything, just kind of she didn't realise what was happening or what she was doing until later in life, and that's what's happening for her now. Because when you're dating somebody, you're as healthy as the person who's unhealthy. So you're as strong as your weakest link type thinking, if that makes sense. So her life is she's turning into she's just realising how much of if you get in the gist of it all. But she's got her own place, her own car, stuff. It's all this stuff is starting to work out for her. But now see if the window's gonna. That's what I'm talking about. You won't go all the way up. So, fucking hell. Another rugby. Who's playing?
Fed by Gutherson, sent from Hands away to the right-hand side where Madison brings Penasini underneath and Schuster makes an excellent tackle there as Paul haven't quite stopped him yet. Nope. Penasini Toa, who runs towards the post. Now Alloy A in 15's on the ground now for Anthony Seabold's Manly side. Hands away now to Madison. Short pass, that was a good ball. Oh, what a try-saving tackle. That was on the Kawadu, Darryl. Yeah, over the top though was Kempe who helped him. Now Gutherson first receiver. Feed to the Cartwright who tries to...
Yeah, Manly's playing. Fuck Manly. Seagulls. Whoa. So the lights flat. Toot, toot, toot. Oh yeah. Wow. Some deodorant. Oh yeah, some of the 8. So, but hopefully it'll make sense in some sort of weird way. But keeping the beard for the moment. But it's also the resentment and hate just started to drift a lot more. But I wish I had handled things better, of course. I'm not trying to blame. That happens too. If the guy's a good dude or genuine, if that makes sense, shit still happens, but it's a bit more circumstantial. Illuminati. But anyway, let's get number to 8. Oh fuck, what's happening there? Oh, my cigarettes. Fuck. I think she's trouble. Somebody's having trouble on reversing into the car spot. No. burger, and I got a Coke and no sugar. Wow. I didn't put any makeup on tonight. Burger's ready. Let's have a look, okay? Yeah, it's nothing special. It's alright.
Towards Australia-wide. For details, call 97910563 or go to ecoboards.net.au.
For delectable seafood, get into Fish Market at Maroubra. Select from whole fish and fillets, crabs, prawns, oysters, squid and lobsters. If you love fresh seafood, say good day to Nick and the team at Fish Market at Maroubra in Pacific Square. Order on 93440376.
Weather, Sydney's #1. Rain Hadley from 9am weekdays on 2GB.
Clear this evening with westerly winds 20 to 30 kilometres an hour. Sunny on Monday, 5 to 18 on the coast, 2 to 18 in the west. Sunny on Tuesday, partly cloudy Wednesday and late showers on Thursday. Right now in town it's 12 degrees, the same in Bankstown, 10 in Penrith, 11 in Terry Hills and 9 in Campbelltown. I'm Ella Smith. There'll be more news at 8 on 2GB 873.
Now, right across Australia, it's time for Healthy Living with Dr. Ross Walker and Ned Green.
Good evening. Welcome to Healthy Living right around the country. Ned Green here alongside Australia's favourite physician. Put my front teeth back in. Dr. Ross Walker. Doc, how you going?
I'm fine, thanks, Ed. No, everything's fine.
Excellent. You had a brush with COVID last week?
Yeah, it was a very short brush with COVID. I had a bit of a cold, and I tested negative, went back to work, so I was back at work on Tuesday.
Happy days and everything all good?
Everything's fine, yeah.
Wonderful. All right. What's coming up tonight?
Well, we'll be talking very soon about why some people live beyond the age of 100, which is interesting stuff. And although COVID is still around, we're still getting a lot of influenza, respiratory syncytial virus.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking to Shidra Cabriti about the new triple rats.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
it doesn't mean there's three
So they test
rodents.
for COVID and others.
Yeah, so we'll see what's going on there. And is there a link between sleep and stroke? A friend of mine, Associate Professor Mary Kaverma from the Heart Research Institute in Sydney, is concerned about peripheral artery disease and also especially it occurring in women. So I'll speak to Mary pretty soon about that. And also some interesting new tests to screen for Alzheimer's disease.
Excellent. Well, that sounds like a big hour. 131873 is our number. We have the next couple of hours. If you want to speak to Dr. Ross Walker, give us a ring on 131873. Likewise on the text line 0460873873. We see every single text message you send, so we'd be happy to answer those questions. And on the email healthyliving@2gb.com. And if you send us any emails during the week,
I should have got on that number to text. I would have texted it.
this is Healthy Living. Alrighty, Doctor, let's get into it now. I have a question. How can a healthy gut help us live to 100 years of age?
Yeah, well, this is interesting because the human gut microbiome is a complex ecosystem of microorganisms living in the gastrointestinal tract. So recent research has suggested that the gut microbiome may be the key factor in determining lifespan, with some studies indicating that individuals with a diverse and healthy gut microbiome are more likely to live to 100 years old.
Alrighty, so what does the gut microbiome actually do?
Yeah, well, actually plays a crucial role in the human body, aiding in digestion, metabolism, and immune function. 70% of the immune system is in the gut, 70%.
Wow.
It's made up of trillions of microorganisms, including bacteria, viruses, and fungi, which work together to break down food and extract nutrients. In addition to these functions, the gut microbiome also plays a role in regulating inflammation, maintaining the barrier function of the intestinal lining, and producing neurotransmitters that affect mood and behaviour.
Is our gut microbiome static, or is it changing a lot? Is it kind of on the move, as it were?
It's always on the move, and studies have shown that the diversity of the gut microbiome declines with age, and this decline has been linked to age-related diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders. And I make the analogy here of a native forest that's been...
I'm going to turn the light on. So, stuck here, I kind of feel bad. I didn't do as much as I wanted to today. It's Sunday. Believe it or not, I'm in Narrabeen, going to do the 8 o'clock AA meeting today. Life goes on. I might have to go back to the Sunday one, which I was planning to do tonight. The Manly one, sorry. This one, I like it. It's just doing it weekly. It's just too time consuming. The drive and the drive back. It's an hour and a half meeting, which I don't mind. But like I said, I don't know. Last night I got some bad news. Not bad news, but maybe it's me misreading something. But it's a friend of mine's probably not having a good time, so I thought I'd just come anyway. I told this person I would anyway, but yeah. So as it's I got to really, and plus got to manage this vlogging thing properly. You know, it's just another whole thing that I'm doing. So, regardless, I'm planning my week this week. I might have to do a few final notes. My diet today, it was alright. There's a couple spots that I've really got to do. My relationship towards food. I go grab for things and stuff, and that's my part. At the moment, so I got to be very mindful. Generally, when I'm grounded, I'm a lot more better. But sometimes I'm not. So it's just there was a couple times I could have worked out, and it's also I got to drop off the coffee as well. I'm still with the almond milk, which I think still is the healthiest milk out there at the moment. I'm a big coffee drinker, and it's just trying to save money as well, and etc. etc. And I got to follow through on my exercise routine as well. I'm accepted that I probably won't have that sort of gym-like body, but because I focus and value other things instead, more I'd say instead. But I've still got to physically look after myself properly. The sleeping's better. Also, I've mentioned a few things about. Oh, is that what's his name? I don't know. Some dude. Well, anyway, so I've kind of mentioned a few things about thawing out a little bit more, or healing, as to say. I've thought out a bit more about my rock bottom. So there was about maybe a couple years where 2019 and 2020 were not healthy years. I didn't look after myself properly at all. I've talked about it a lot in previous vlogs, but still, it's been a while actually. So, I crashed and burned. I emotionally ate, hence what I was just talking about before. It's where my smoking increased as well, a lot more. My sleep got really fucked up. I dropped off reading, exercising a lot, and that I wasn't emotionally okay. I still haven't found the words to what I was feeling, but at the moment, the best way I can describe it is that, when you get broken, that sort of initial, dumped feeling, or I felt like that for 2 years internally, just messed up like that. I'm not angry at the external world or anything like that, so I'm not trying to play victim. even though it wasn't particularly helping, I put it like this: it wasn't like I was being stopped, if that made sense. It wasn't like I was prevented from actually healing or doing something about it. So on that level, on that regard, I can't fully 100% play victim. Towards the end of 2020, like November, December, I wouldn't say shift, but clarity came a bit more kind of like. A bit of the reading goes in and out. Like one day, when I click into reading, I was able to kind of sit there for a bit, for at least an hour to read. Not putting time aside to actually have a day of film, of watching movies and listening to music, and that's still out of my life at the moment. I'm kind of wanting to have that back. For years, I had Sundays. Just it was a day to myself. When I'm single, it will be a day to myself. I'll be in bed all day watching movies and stuff of that nature. If I was dating somebody, it will probably be the day of that person. Or, if they're interested in watching movies and stuff, they'll be watching it with them. So, but little things. But the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been a bit more clearer. It's not as much there anymore. Beginning of the year, I started, not consciously, but I would catch myself thinking about this particular person I don't respect at all, and for good reason. But it's one of those things. Even though I was put victim, the less of the two evils, let's say, I was the one who copped it. I know that seems easy to kind of say, look from the outside sort of thing. You're trying to, and that's a fair point. To be honest, I can't, without going, because I'm putting this on video to put it out there on YouTube, but it's a bit on, you know what I mean? Like publicly, it's a bit unfair to kind of, but it's just one of those things. I just got to take the L. On a personal level, relationship-wise, they hurt the most. I've taken losses before. I've done mistakes, missed opportunities, and all that shit. Been in trouble before for whatever reason, but a lot of them are face value stuff. At the end of the day, you can just move on, sort of thing. And times this is within recovery. I had a job, I couldn't be there, so I just never went back. I forgot things. I said yes to things, so I wasn't in the mood to say yes, and I just didn't do anything. Times I've actually, like what I'm doing now, I could be messaging people, contacting people, being somebody's friend, or taking interest, and well, I'm not, inaction stuff like that. It's, but made the effort to, when I hurt my, like, okay, I could make the effort to quit smoking, right? But when I'm doing it to myself, it's a lot more easy to handle. I'd rather do my own fuck up mistakes than to be hurt by another person, or for me to hurt somebody else. But it's just, I thought I'd just talk about it. I've got an eating disorder. Me, by comparison, isn't that, like, I've got it very light, so I don't want any sympathy for it. I don't want anything. I've got body image problems, body dysmorphia, all that shit. But it's a very, very, very soft thing. And that's probably one reason why I'm a bit more kind of comfortable mentioning it. But I thought, just, even it might be little, non-serious and stuff, and there's a lot of people who have it a lot harder than me, but I thought I'd do to kind of break it a bit, Yeah, there's people entering the horde now, but I'm not in the fucking mood to actually help. There you go, there's the paradox we just said. I don't want to help set up the chest. I don't know what it is for the last 4.5 years. I just can't fucking nut. But But I thought I'd just talk about it, you know. No. Food and cigarettes is probably the two longing things in recovery that you'll notice from drugs and alcohol and whatever the problem is for you. I can smoke a cigarette, hop in the car, drive. I can have a cigarette, hop into an AA meeting. I can have a cigarette, go to fucking work. Have a cigarette, hang out with my mom. Have a cigarette while I'm doing anything, and it wouldn't affect the performance. I can have a cigarette being fucking asleep within an hour, half an hour. You know, with food, if you eat too much, you're disrespecting yourself. If you eat too little, you're disrespecting yourself. If you eat shit like McDonald's or ice cream or chocolate, you're disrespecting yourself. What else? You know, it's. But at the end of the day, you got to eat something, and that's the problem. You know, it's. If you decide to be celibate, you can have a happy life. If you never end up having your own family, happy in life, you can still be happy. If you don't end up at your career job, still be happy in life without things like that. Drugs and alcohol, sure. But you still gotta eat food. You know, you still gotta eat. But that makes sense. But I'm trying to keep things in perspective. My life is actually not bad. It's not in ruins. I don't want to portray myself as in destitution or rags to riches or any of that bullshit. But at least it's me, you know. And one I don't, like I said, it's quite clearly I spend a lot of my time alone, you know, doing my own thing. But fucking phone. But that's the thing. But that's I just saw him walking past with his fucking. He grabbed something to eat. He looks so shady with his fucking hood up. But he's grabbed something to eat. What's he doing? He's got his fucking hood up, dark clothes in the dark. He's got something to eat, but he's finding the bench to eat on. But I really don't want to fucking go in and help set up. But so that's a bit of rant, you know. You know, as they say, when you want to develop into originality, you're both indirectly and directly airing people out. And when that happens, you're going to be lonely or be hated. From loneliness to hate, it's coming your way. End quote. But I'll wait a couple more minutes, then fuck off inside. But I want to be active and get out there too, because I was be 100% too much in my bedroom doing my own thing. It's going to be fucking. I'm going to go through a period of time doing that, and fuck, I could have done meetings, I could have gone out. Even though I don't have much of a social life, I could have hanged out with the one or two people that I do hang out with. But I think that's one of the problems. I don't have that one friend, or, you know. Who knows?
Last week, and I was positive for COVID, but I got over it very quickly.
Yeah.
A few days later, negative.
That's right. And look, I mean, I guess most people have used the COVID test, and this is as simple as, it's a similar type of testing. Takes about 15 minutes, and then you just can pick up that if you've got a COVID or influenza A or B.
And so it works just the same as a normal COVID rapid antigen test. Is there anything different about this? You've just added in the influenza A and B.
Absolutely. It's exactly very, very similar. Nasal, it's like got a little swab. You swab it in the nasal passageway. and then
Oh.
you put it into the little solution, exactly the same way we use the COVID test, and then you put a few drops in the cassette. The only difference is that the cassettes are bigger, where it will detect is there COVID, is there influenza A, or is there influenza B.
Did you think to also add in RSV to this as well? Is that possible or not?
Absolutely. We've actually just recently got a new one as well that is also got the RSV in it as well. And that's also going to be shortly available through many pharmacies as well. At the moment, the one that tests the COVID and influenza A and B is available through most pharmacies. And it's also available for people who don't want to leave home. Like if you suspecting that you have it and you just want to purchase it quickly, you can purchase it.
I said that out loud. But I'm looking at the lights across.
Where it can be delivered to your home next day. But then we also have one with the RSV that's going to be available from many pharmacies shortly. And also will be available.
There's still that flashing light
happening. And that's,
So we've heard about the accuracies of the PCR test, which is the definitive test for COVID, for influenza. How do these tests compare against